Stephen Watts writes in, will Bruce ever talk about his 2016 run and Impact? I've always been curious about the backstage goings on then. Is there a statute of limitations on it? I'm sure he's referring to 2017, but still, it was a weird time because your old pal Jeff Jarrett called you to come in and do the shot. Well, now you work with Jeff in WWE. It's, man, life comes at you pretty fast. Do you think we'll ever do an episode on your 2017 Impact run?
Yeah, we could. It was a fairly short run, and it was some of the most fun I've ever had in the business, because it was probably the first time and only time in the business that I went in strictly as a talent. And I did go to production meetings. I did meet with those guys a little bit, but I had no official, I didn't produce anything. I had no official role in the office or anything like that. And so for me, all I had to worry about was myself showing up and performing. That part of it was a shitload of fun, because I usually was worrying about every single thing else on the show. And I didn't, even if I was performing, I was worried about everybody else. And this one time, all I had to do was my shit. And it was a lot of fun.
That's an interesting question. I don't know that we've talked about this a bunch. Does the talent have to get permission to get new tattoos, or does it depend on who it is?
There was a time when it was preferred that if talent was going to change their look in any way, that they let us know, because there was so much that was going out, and there was such a lead time on things, from action figures to posters, even just simply of the magazine and the lead time that we had on it, that if a talent drastically changed their look, whether it be a haircut, tattoos, or anything, that they clear it with us first. And it wasn't, hey, don't get a tattoo or don't change your look, but let's plan it, and let's get through what we need to get through with the merchandise or whatever it is that we have out there. It's like Dusty Rhodes having extremely long hair, and we had to shoot some stuff after a TV with Dusty, and Dusty had cut all his hair off. Thumb cut, baby. And it just was a disaster. We ended up putting a hat on him and trying to hide it as best we could. But just little things like that. You want to maintain a certain look all the time.